Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm AJ, and this is my 1990 Dodge Dakota convertible. This is my 1990 Dodge Dakota convertible. I bought it back in 1991. I saw it in a used car lot, and just loved the white and the black colors. I test drove it like 3 times before I bought it, and it was in February, so it was cold out. I traded in a 86 Caprice. Yeah, Mercury Caprice. Capri. See, I always call them Caprice. Cut that out. I traded in a Mercury Capri, 1986 Mercury Capri. I can tell you where it originally came from, what dealership it came from. The truck originally came from Palmer Dodge in Indianapolis, on 38th Street. I bought it from a used car lot, Carlos AC Auto Sales in Lafayette, back in February 16th, 1991. So the truck was 6 months old when I bought it. And it had 3,346 miles on it when I bought it. I paid $10,500 for it back in 1991, which was a lot. Well, Dodge sold these trucks at the dealership new. They were converted from the American Sunroof Company, and they just had a quota of I got 2,842 in 1989 and 909 in 1990, and then there was a couple more in 91, like 7 or so with V8s. The truck sold for originally $15,565 was the total price. I think this truck is a LE package. It's got the chrome bumpers, the chrome wheel well trims, but it's a basic truck. No air conditioning, no power windows, but power brakes, power steering. Well, I always thought that this was just a base model truck because there's no power windows, no power locks, no air conditioning, your basic interior, bench seat, which that's kind of an upgrade, I think. And it's got chrome bumpers, which is more of like an LE package or something. But yeah, no thrills. V6 engine, and definitely it's a 2-wheel drive, which there are 4-wheel drives, but I just like the white and the black. That's about it. Mileage now is 19,385. I put roughly 15,000 on it since 91. It lives in the garage with the dehumidifier running, so not normally I have my garage door open, so it's pretty safe, and I got a cover for it to help protect it for somebody else, I guess, someday. Why I did this, I don't know. It just happened to be that I just thought it was a unique truck and it needed to maybe be saved. I do know that when I bought this, someone else wanted to buy it too, and you often wonder what would have happened to it then. Well, what puts mine apart from everybody else's is I think it's really clean, and I've taken good care of it. I still have some factory markings on the back here on the frame, which, yeah, you don't see that very often. I have pictures of, well, way back in the day when I first got this, I literally took all this apart, all the wheel wells, the tail lights out, and cleaned everything. Took all the dust and stuff off of it. Oh, well, you get it. I do run it once in a while, but can't say I'm faithful to it. The only thing I took off of it, that's where there's a V6 right here I took off, and the Dakota I took off, and I added that newer style Dakota. You can see I put a sticker on it first, and then I put the applique over the top of it to make it look shadow effect. Never had an emblem on the front like I see some of them do. This is the factory grille. The wheels aftermarket. I got the wheels from painting a old 38 Ford coupe of some sort in the garage, and he paid me to do that, and I bought the wheels with the money. That's how I got the wheels. Working on the side. I have the original wheels. They probably only have 4,000 miles on the tires. They are old. I have everything that I took off of it. Oh, I've got an aftermarket stereo in it, which I got the original one. I spent a lot of hours cleaning it, waxing it, took the bumpers off, cleaned them, and put some zinc coating on them. And for being as old as it is, it looks nice. Hope it someday it's worth me taking care of it all this time. If anybody else knows it, another cleaner one in the United States, I'd like to see it. Yeah, it's got to be the nicest one I've seen. It's the nicest driving truck I've ever owned on the interstate. It just is purrs beautifully. I did have a 1989 Dodge Shelby. It was white and black. Dakota, Shelby Dakota, yeah. I sold it for a minivan. Kids are getting older and need more space. So. Why I decided to sell the Shelby instead of this, I don't know. I just thought this was more unique. I mean, how often do you get a convertible truck? Yeah, sold factory on the lot has a convertible truck. That's kind of unique, I think. Dakotas have this little molding, covers up the cut mark, I suppose. It gives a little style, I'm sure. Well, the cab right here is chopped, and the door post probably went up around like this, and they chopped that off. And then up here, you can see this is all factory, where they glued it and sealed where they cut the top off. They actually drilled a hole right there, put this, whatever that is in there, for a guide. So when it comes down, it guides it right in there. That's good for an old car. I had a 1997 Dodge Ram SST, and yeah, it's white. But yeah, it's kind of a rare truck now, I suppose. Drove it to the ground, but it's a great truck too. It's fun. That's the only truck I could actually slide around in and feel comfortable. Not that. That thing scared me. With that Ram, I could do it, and I'd just do it. Well, I grew up as a muscle car, Mopar family, and my dad bought everybody their first car, and the majority of them were Mopars. And I remember him bringing a 1970 Dodge Charger home for my brother, and it was black and white, and I just loved it. And so when I saw this one sitting there, knowing that I probably wouldn't get a 70 Charger, they were getting too much money, I bought this instead, and it's black and white. And I stuck with black and white most of my life. But everything on this truck is original. The radiator hoses, The belts, everything's all original on this truck. The spark plug wires, I've never changed anything on this truck. It's basically the way it came from the factory. It needs to be in a museum, to be honest. Maybe someday it will.